Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to TikTok psychic gets humbled by lawsuit. Okay, so I reacted to, I don't know if it was the first part, but I reacted to something about her on my channel. The same guy, Atozi, thanks to him, shout out to him. But yeah, this is, to sum it up, this lady is psychic, and then she like put herself in this situation. She's trying to, I guess there was like a shooting or something at some school. I don't know which school, but there was a shooting at the school, and she's using her psychic abilities to like say who was involved and who the suspects are, and like the whole backstory. Like, she doesn't know these people, she never met them, but she's using her psychic abilities to tell us the truth. And yeah, apparently she's getting sued now because everything she said was a lie, and like the people that she said was a suspect was not the suspect, because they found an actual suspect and it's no one that she mentioned. So she put herself in this situation because she's dumb, and this is an example of not minding. I can't even speak because it's so annoying. This is an example of not minding your own business. This is what happens when you don't mind your business and you put yourself in stuff, and now you get sued over something that you could have just not did, and you're dumb. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get into this video. I want to know what happened to her, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
I can't believe this story has gotten this far, but we're just gonna dive headfirst into it. And the woman that we're talking about today is a TikTok user by the name of Ashley. Ashley has spent the last couple of months trying to ruin the life of a professor in Idaho by the name of Rebecca Schofield. And by doing so, she's essentially trying to speed run ruining her own life because she's being sued for $75,000 and she just keeps doubling down. TikTok is honestly just a cesspool when it comes.
She's so dumb. She's pretending to be psychic, and then when she gives the wrong information, she's like, I guess she doesn't want people to think she's a fake, so she's sticking to her story, I guess.
It's a stupid behavior, and this Ashley woman is really the pinnacle of it. Like, if being a moron.
But if she's psychic, when does she see this coming? When did she see that she's about to go to jail or something?
On TikTok was a competition, Ashley would have a whole bunch of gold medals. But to catch you guys up to speed, there was a tragic stabbing of multiple students in Idaho that made national news. And this became an opportunity for Ashley to get some attention on TikTok, which she did. She gained over 100,000 followers on TikTok and gained millions of views by basically making up lies about people who were victims in this whole case. And it seems like this is all just an elaborate plot to promote her psychic abilities or some manic episode. So she went onto the school website of the victims and started doing tarot card readings of the professors at that school. And for some reason, she became obsessed with a professor by the name of Rebecca Schofield and went ahead and made a creepy TikTok fanfic that had 25 parts of what she claims happened, when in reality, it's wild and baseless accusations against this poor professor. But the TLDR of Ashley's insane made-up story is that this professor by the name of Rebecca Schofield allegedly had a relationship with one of the victims by the name of Kaylee. And when this didn't work out, apparently this professor hired one of the victim's classmates by the name of Jack to commit this crime. Here's a clip of what she said in my last video on this.
He feels like he can do anything now. He feels like he has a power, a strength, a determination and will that he can.
What? You said what now? What? What? What the? I watch a lot of insanity for a living, and this is way over the top for me. And again, this is based on no facts, just visions. So definitely a disgusting way for attention that really affects the victims of all this. Naturally, she got sued for defamation, and normally defamation cases are very hard to win. But I think they actually have a very good case here, because Ashley is literally.
This is so dumb. Like, she's pretending to be psychic, and then she's trying to give all this information. Like, if she was a real fake psychic, she should have just waited for all the information to come out, and then she could have made up the story that she had. But she went above and beyond. She made up this whole story before like any suspects were even mentioned, and then she just dug this giant hole for herself, and she could have just minded her own business, and none of this would be happening.
Accusing this professor of committing this horrible crime with no proof whatsoever. So she got sued for $75,000, and to be fair, she really should have seen that coming as a psychic. But what did Ashley do when she started getting letters from Rebecca Schofield's lawyers?
Because it's the man letter Rebecca Schofield attorney sent me.
Oh yeah, she's gonna put it
so I can wipe my with it.
You know, that's average chess grandmaster behavior. She's like everything annoying with a TikToker with maybe a dash of smoking rock. And what's wild is some of these TikToks slandering this professor has millions of views. This TikTok psychic has over 100,000 followers, and this was the last video that she posted on her main account.
Like, I have physical evidence against Rebecca Schofield that validates everything that I've said about her, but I can't speak on it now because it has to wait for court. So hopefully court doesn't take too long.
Sure you do. Yeah, this is a terrible video no matter how you look at it, because there's no reason to wait for court for anything, because it's all going to be brought up in court anyway. And if we're all insane and she's for some reason the sane one, withholding evidence isn't good either. But either way, I hope they film this court, because this is going to be an absolute show and I want to see it. Or well, honestly, if this video gets 50,000 likes, I will try my best to fly out and document this live for you guys. But that was the last video she posted.
Go to this video, like it, so that we can watch.
And that was until Critical reacted to my video on stream, and one of his fans actually notified him saying that she has actually made a new account. So thank you to him and whoever notified him about this, because she has a whole new account and the rabbit hole just goes further. And she's dug herself way down deep into this hole. Like, she's about to find lava if she keeps digging. But by the time we're finished with this video, she's gonna be in our Earth's core, because this is her comeback on her new account, because apparently TikTok locked her original account.
Also, let's pay attention to the statement the University of Idaho gave regarding the lawsuit that Rebecca Schofield has against.
Dang, I feel like she's so far into this, like there's no going back now. Like, she cannot ruin her reputation as a psychic by like backing down now. So she's just going like all in, like no turning back.
But also the accusations that I made that she was the one who ordered and who is responsible for the of the 4 University of Idaho students. It says, while this lawsuit is a private matter, U of I does not condone spreading false information and find this particular allegation to be one of the worst we have seen.
It's a standard response.
They do not condone the spreading of false information. That's one. And for this one, they believe that the allegations I've made is the worst they've seen. Let's pay attention to what they didn't say, which is they didn't say that they agree that Rebecca Schofield didn't know.
They don't need to. What are you talking about?
That they agree that she didn't teach these students.
The police actually came out and said that Rebecca Schofield did not teach these students. She's essentially just proving Rebecca's case with all these videos. But then she made a message for all of us out here on YouTube.
It's a lot of people on YouTube, on the news and articles, the comments, TikTok videos, whatever. When the truth comes out and you see that I'm right, I just want you guys to leave that stuff up and stand on what you said. Don't delete it and try to bandwagon. Stand on it. And some of it I say so that I can make you stand on it.
She's lost. She's way out there.
Dang.
You need proof. You need proof.
I wonder what's wrong. What's going on?
Tarot cards.
Yeah, I wonder what's
insane. Get off TikTok and find your.
Oh, I was trying to say something, but in there was a commercial. I wonder what's going on in her head to like make her feel like this is all real and true, and who hurt her?
Self a hobby for the sake of the victims.
So I got served today with a lawsuit officially. Now I can provide my answer. And this is where the tables turn.
This is crazy. Why would you involve yourself in something that you don't have to involve yourself in? Like, how far is she gonna go?
Did y'all see the statement that the police made that Rebecca Schofield, there was no current connection with Rebecca Schofield in these crimes? This is exactly why when I said I was chosen for this, or I was sent for this, and that God sent me on a mission to help with this case, I'm literally the only one who has made the connection. Now you guys are gonna see. This case opened the door for mass dissemination, thanks to Rebecca Schofield, her team of lawyers and their press release. Mass dissemination of the truth. Because otherwise, it doesn't look like the
That's because they need evidence.
They literally just put a
Thankfully, the police don't work off tarot cards.
With the crimes in Rebecca Schofield. I'm literally the only one that can help with this right now. And I gladly take the responsibility. I gladly take
She doesn't have friends, does she? Because they're probably like, I don't want to be associated.
Grateful. Justice for Kaylee, Maddie, Ethan, and Zana.
The police cannot do anything with visions. Thankfully, they have to work on facts. This is, oh my goodness. I don't, but it gets so much worse.
The arrest of Brian Kohlberger for part 3. I find it very odd that he's arrested within 10 days, 9-10 days of them filing the lawsuit against me to silence me. I find it odd that suddenly, within a span of a week, they were able to give.
Why is she making this about her? Like, is she trying this hard to prove that she's a psychic? She doesn't want her information to be discredited? Like, I don't understand. Like, if you're that bored, just go to sleep. Like, why you gotta pretend to be a psychic and make all these videos? And then, like, there's truth and facts coming out on the end of the police, like the side of the police. And then you're just, like, discrediting everything. I don't understand.
My address, file a lawsuit, put out a ton of information via media across the entire world to discredit me. And then
she really wants to be that famous that she has to do all this?
It's not, something is not adding up. So if they had so much information to arrest someone, why did it take so long? And why the sudden timing?
Because it takes time to gather evidence.
Does she not know how life works?
The only thing, the lawsuit that you're involved.
It's not that easy to find criminals. Like, some of them are hiding, some of them are running away. So it's hard to find stuff like that. Like, why is she so surprised that it took like 9 or 10 days to find someone? I don't understand.
Then has to do with this case is you slandered someone for being the perpetrator of this case.
So Brian Kohlberger gets arrested and you guys are cheering and celebrating with this false sense of victory like I was wrong. I never said she did it with her hands. I said she hired somebody. Like, how does that debunk anything that I said? Are y'all that slow?
What? I thought you said she hired that student to do it. Now your story's changing. I want to know how she is so sure that Rebecca did this that she's willing to just ruin her own life over it. This doesn't make sense. Is she doing this to plead insanity in the case? Or is she just going insane? Or is there some glass or rock involved here? Because now she's defending the person who was just arrested for doing it.
This is a brief synopsis about what I've uncovered about the night of the Ford University of
what you oh my goodness
was brought into the picture. The night of the first thing Jack DeCour did was steal Murphy back. He spent some time with Murphy, regaining.
I wonder if anyone that she knows personally, like a friend or family, maybe she doesn't have that because she's crazy or something. I don't know. But like, wouldn't they tell her to be like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Like, wouldn't you tell someone to stop if they're doing something to ruin their life?
Control and authority over Murphy, and it works. And once he got Murphy back, he realized that was most valuable to him. The money and the accolades, and that's not everything in life. But he liked his surroundings. It's like he liked the people around him, and he had Murphy back. So he thought, I don't know if I'm going to commit this. It doesn't make sense. He was perplexed about the situation with Rebecca Schofield and the girls no longer there. So he felt like, I'm going to sit some time
So she's like weaving a new story?
And think about this before I commit this crime. And then he thought about his glory days of playing tennis.
Why didn't she just write a book?
How life felt really good during that time.
If she really wanted to tell a story, she could have just wrote a book, like, and changed people's names, and then she wouldn't get sued. Like, she could have just used this energy for a book. But now she's about to get sued.
And he wondered if life could be that good again.
What the? This is just so disrespectful and wild that she's just making these insane fanfics. She's already gained hundreds of thousands of views on her new account. Her old account has millions of views, and none of this makes sense whatsoever. So apparently a comment asked, how do Rebecca and Brian know each other? Great question, I'll ask. Who? The tarot cards?
Part 2 of Brian Kohlberger's introduction into the Ford University of Idaho students. So since Jack DeCour was procrastinating and really contemplating whether or not he wants to commit the, because his life was fine, he didn't see any reason that he needed to take an additional risk, Rebecca Schofield is going crazy. She's having anxiety and fear. She's anxiety and fear prone. And she decides,
I'm going to fast forward a little bit because I don't care about her story because it's not real. I just want to know what he has to say and also what happened.
That's when she decides to
what's
call
going to happen
Brian
to her.
Kohlberger. Already began He just wasn't answering the phone.
So she's still doubling down, claiming that this student, Jack, did it all. I honestly hope Jack and his family sues her as well. I mean, this is so insane. I feel terrible for the victims in this case,
she's so
but
dumb.
also
She
the
threw herself
victims
into
that
this
Ashley
and
is just slandering with baseless claims.
She had
Also, we need
no
to
reason
find
to
out
do
what
this.
kind of law enforcement officials are we dealing with. Brian Kohlberger is literally one of the best physical witnesses they can find. I am literally the best spiritual witness they can find.
He's the guy that allegedly did it.
And putting out information for free. And we're the ones being persecuted while the actual...
You're in your apartment the entire time. What are you talking about?
Is there corruption going on? Because make this make sense. Since when are witnesses the ones that are being persecuted and
witnesses
are remaining free?
She is not a witness.
Why are you defending a person who offed 3 teenagers with a knife? I understand why TikTok limited her original account, because this is terrible. I also see comments claiming that this Ashley woman has kids.
But you know what's funny? She's probably not the only person in the world that does this. There's other people, and there's other gullible people that believe all this stuff, and that's why the world is crazy, because people listen to people like her.
For the sake of the victims, stop. For the sake of your kids, stop. Imagine being her
She has
kid.
kids?
Mom, please get off TikTok. You're putting the entire family tree in debt. Man, that's $75,000 that could have gone to her kids. And that's if that's the only lawsuit coming at her. But she continues to defend the alleged perpetrator.
It's completely disgusting.
Kids at school like, is this your mom? Is this your mom?
Brian Kohlberger, one, because he's
I'll be like, no.
different. He was already unique and different. And
yeah, I'm gonna just fast forward because
with the people in that community. So for
she's
them
just
to turn
making
around
stuff
and
up.
choose him by inviting him to experiment.
Get out of the straitjacket. This is insane. I mean, like, the victims of this case have already gone through more than enough. The last thing they need is someone on TikTok pulling hundreds of thousands of views spreading lies about them and their loved ones. And I guess she continues to attack the police department for corruption because of their own egos. They won't listen to her.
People keep saying, don't make this about me, but they've made it about me. The reason why all of this is happening right now is because Moscow Police Department refused to work with me. There was somebody who wanted to come to me and work with me. I did a reading and I was on live before my old page got continuously banned. Not banned, but in view only mode. And the reading said that somebody, an official, wanted to work with me. They wanted to prevent that from happening because me uncovering the details of the murders shows them up. So instead of collaborating with me, they decided to compete with me and then come forward with some information and arrest someone who didn't even commit the crime.
Oh my gosh. She's
You telling
acting
me this is somebody who
like
wants to get
she
justice?
knows
No, they
this
are
100%.
biased and they should not be able to handle this case.
I'm at a loss for words. I mean, the top comment says, what do the cards say about bankruptcy? I'm curious about that as well. I hope that she stops slandering the victims of this case, but it might take a court order for that to stop. It'll be interesting to see what happens in court. I definitely know it's going to be a show, but until then...
Someone needs to ask her, like, if you're psychic, what will the outcome of your trial be? And then based on that answer, we'll know if she's real or fake. But yeah, I don't know, like, if none of this is your business, why would you make it your business and then you make it your business so much that you end up getting sued and possibly go to jail for making all these lies? But anyway, I can't wait to hear what happens next because I'm kind of invested now. So go to his video, 50,000 likes. He said that he might go to the trial and give us like first-hand information. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.